What's up, YouTube? KS Gun Guy here. Thanks for joining me today, as always. If you like what you see here, do be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and there's plenty more content on the way. So I've got today for you kind of an unusual video, and we're going to get to that here in just a moment, but I do want to give a shout out to my buddy Twisted Metals of Texas. He sent me this sticker the other day, and I think it's really cool. I really enjoy stuff like this. So I've got a link to his channel down below. Be sure to go check him out. He's a really nice guy and very sweet stickers. So thanks for that, Twisted. Really appreciate you, brother. So this conversation is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to. I had a conversation, or a couple of conversations, in one of my If I Could Only Have One video series not too long ago, and it was a comparison between the CZ P-10C and the Lipsey's Vickers Glock 19 that just came out. And the conversation was essentially, how do you define a stock firearm? And I took the stance that both of those firearms were stock firearms because they were as they were out of the box. Nothing had been altered to any degree, shape, or form. I just grabbed them out of the box and ran. The individual or individuals that were part of the conversation were saying that the Vickers Glock is not a stock Glock, and I understand why they had that stance. I don't agree with it, but I definitely understand it. So I thought I would put it to the masses and see what everybody else thinks. And I've got a couple of examples here to help hopefully exemplify at least where I stand with this. So I do have, of course, the CZ P-10C. All these guns are unloaded as always. I do have an unloaded magazine in them. So the P-10C has not been altered in any way. It still has the stock sights. It hasn't been stippled in any way. The trigger's exactly as it is. It's the same magazine that came with it out of the box. So it is what it is out of the box. So I would hope that everybody would agree that this is a stock firearm. It's totally unaltered. So here's where we can get a little bit more challenging. I've got a Sig Sauer P320 here, a very popular firearm for sure. Now this is the RX version on it, so it does come with your suppressor height Sig Light night sights, and it also comes with the Romeo 1 red dot on it. Now I still consider this a stock firearm. Of course, it is unloaded. And the reason I consider this stock is because I, again, took this out of the box and I ran with it. I have not touched it in any way. I haven't put an apex trigger on it or done anything else. No trickery inside or anything. It's the regular trigger module that comes in this. So to me, this is still a stock firearm. Now, it's a different version. It's the RX version. I get that, and I would definitely agree with that. But to me, it's stock because I picked it up out of the box and I ran with it. I've done nothing to it. Now, here's where we get a little bit different and we start to define, at least in my eyes, what not stock is. Now, this is a Glock 19, and this is the new Glock 19 with the front and back serrations and a few other enhancements. I may do a video on this down the road. This was kind of a just for me gun, but that's why I've taken this and I've done some things to it. So first thing I did, of course, once again, unloaded. I did change out the sights. These are Trijicon HD sights on it, so I've enhanced the sights or changed them out. I do have the Overwatch Falx trigger in here, so it's not a standard Glock trigger. I also do have a Zev race connector in it. Titanium pins here and an extended slide tab, slide release, or takedown lever, whatever you want to call it. And then I've got an enhanced or extended slide lock, slide release back here as well. And of course the magazine, I've got a bumper on it. So, and then the Zev barrel as well. So lots of trickery on this firearm. So I would definitely say that this is not a stock firearm. It has been altered in several different ways out of the box. So 3 different variations on a theme here in my eyes: totally stock, different version, and totally not stock. So I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say about this, what your opinions are. And again, I don't believe there's a right or wrong answer with this. I'm not trying to prove a point by any stretch, but I'm more curious than anything else. I know I have my opinion and others will have their opinion. So hopefully this will spark kind of a fun debate on here. And so looking forward to that. I've got some other things coming up down the pipe over the next, I'd say, 3 or 4 weeks, plus a very exciting new firearm that hopefully will be showing up here before too long. I'm excited to share that with you guys. And once again, thank you for all your continued support. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.